Hello, welcome back to Hedgie English. Unless it's your first time, and then welcome, just welcome. I hope you're here as a student, as a friend, as a compatriot. Maybe not a compatriot. But we're here to watch some more cartoons. We are in the middle of Woody Woodpecker. This is part 2 of Woody Woodpecker in Pantry Panic. We've seen that the Professor Groundhog, Weatherby Groundhog, has told the birds in this town to go south because a cold wave is coming. So they should go south. And let's see if they do. Last we saw were some birds who packed up. They packed up their house and they ran out and they hung a sign on the house that said, "Gone for winter." Gone south for winter, or something like that. Let's start from there and continue.
Winter's coming, winter's coming.
We cut to another house. This time, a bird puts a little cage in front. He puts a little cage in front of his house, which it looks like a cage, which is normally a place where you keep a bird. It's like it's like a prison for a bird. And then he pushes his house. He pushes his house into the tree and then zips up the tree. Zips up the tree. Ironically, he's not zipping in an up direction. He's zipping down. But normally, when we mean close, we say when you close a zipper, this is a zipper. When you close a zipper, you zip it up, even when you need to zip it down. Don't know why. So you zip up a tree, or you could just say zip the tree. Grabs his cage, runs away. We see another family, a bird family, running out of their house, and they seem to have some sort of creature behind them. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like a green insect. Not sure. So they run out of their house. They're running on a branch. You know, you have a tree and the little parts of a tree, which are branches. They run along the branch. And then we see an egg roll out the door. The egg hatches. It means the bird comes out of the egg. First his right leg pops out, then his left leg, then his right and left arms, and then his head pops out. The egg hatches. The baby bird is surprised and starts running. Again, we see the dust because it's so fast. Here is Woody Woodpecker, the titular character. Titular meaning from title, which is this is the person, this is the character that the cartoon is named after. Woody Woodpecker, and he is standing on what looks to be a diving board, something when you swim that you can jump off of, you can dive off of a diving board. And he says, "Boy, oh boy, what a day for a swim." Boy, oh boy is like, wow. You know, it's old saying, wow. What a day. This is a great day. What a day for a swim.
Boy, oh boy, what a day for a swim.
Again, high-pitched voice. High-pitched voice. And many cartoon characters. Popeye also. Olive Oil also. The good ones. Bluto, no, low voice. Low-pitched voice. Woody Woodpecker. He notices, he blinks his eyes, and he looks back, and he notices all the birds running towards Miami. Miami is a city and a county in America, in the state of Florida. It's in the south. There's a sign which points towards Miami, and they're all going to Miami.
Hey, Pop, where's everybody going?
Woody Woodpecker says, hey, Pop. Maybe, I guess, his father. Where's everyone going?
We're all going south.
the Pop, an old-looking bird who is wearing a little hat and is carrying a knapsack, like with a branch, a stick, and a little bag, a knapsack. And he says, "We're going south." The professor says, "Oh, there's a little bug flying around. So if you see me act weird, it's because of the bug." He says, the professor says that terrible blizzard is coming. Blizzard is when there's a lot of snow, like a snowstorm, a blizzard. A terrible blizzard is coming.
Go on. That guy don't know his shadow from a hole in the ground.
So Woody Woodpecker is skeptical. He doesn't believe. He goes, come on. Come on, like, what are you saying? That guy doesn't know his shadow from a hole in the ground. So this is a joke about what I said last class about a groundhog, Pugsatawny Phil, coming out of his hole and seeing the hole he lives in and looking for his shadow. Whether he sees it or not tells you about the weather. Not really, I think. I don't know. But that's the tradition. And Woody Woodpecker makes a joke. That guy doesn't know his shadow from a hole in the ground, which is another way of saying that guy doesn't know the difference between his own shadow and a hole in the ground. He's dumb. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So Woody Woodpecker is skeptical. But let's see it one more time.
Going south. Groundhog says a terrible blizzard's coming.
Go on. That guy don't know his shadow from a hole in the ground.
You'll freeze to death if you stay here.
So another bird points at Woody, points at him, and says, "You'll freeze to death." Freeze, you're so cold that you can't move. You'll freeze to death if you stay here.
And you won't have any food either.
Don't worry.
And you won't have any food either. You'll starve. You won't have any food.
About me. I got plenty of food.
Woody Woodpecker responds. He responds, "Don't worry about me. I've got plenty of food. I have plenty of food. Plenty, a lot.
And right now, I'm going swimming.
Right now I'm going swimming," and he turns back and he looks like he's about to dive. That is his famous laugh. That is his famous Woody Woodpecker laugh. I can't do it, but very fast. And then he jumps off of the diving board. He lands in the water with a big splash, And a lily pad, that green plant with the flower, floats on top. Woody Woodpecker comes out of the water. He surfaces with the lily pad as a hat. He takes the flower, he plucks the flower, and he sniffs it or smells it. Obviously, it's a good smell because the lily pad is vibrating. Here, it looks like the cold wave is coming. The wind is blowing the trees and starting to push the leaves off the trees. And so it starts to blow the trees very extremely in a strong manner. The trees are bending and it fades to winter. Now the trees, there are no leaves. They're all dead. The trees are dead and the trees are bare. No leaves. And everything is covered in snow. We still see Woody on his diving board. And the way he's running, the diving board is vibrating, and Woody is vibrating too. Woody jumps off the diving board. He is sailing through the air, and his hands, he puts them together because he's diving. And when you dive, you want the smallest part of you to hit the water first to break the surface of the water. This is a little advanced. So you put your hands together so it hits the water first. But as he's diving in midair, winter, the cold wave hits, and he freezes. He turns into an ice cube. He turns into a block of ice in midair. He falls onto the lake, now the water, where before he dived, now it's frozen. It's frozen. It's ice. And he falls onto the frozen lake, and the ice, the ice block in which he was encased. Fancy sentence, I know. Sometimes I have to challenge you. The ice block in which he was encased breaks. And he sits there stupefied. His head goes in circles. He is not conscious. He doesn't know what's happening. He is stupefied. He shakes his head to get his senses back, to get his wits back. Again, fancy words here. So, sorry. He looks down and he's surprised. His eyes widen. He's surprised. And he knocks on the ice.
Must be hard water in this place.
So let's hear one more time because I missed maybe exactly what he said. Shakes his head. Knocks.
Must be hard water in this place.
He goes, must be hard water in this place. And I think this is a bit of a joke again because first, hard, it's not soft. A bed is soft, water, this is hard. It's hard in one sense because it's frozen. It's not soft, it's frozen. Also, in English, we talk about hard water and soft water. It's not in your shower. If you take a shower, you can have hard water or soft water. And it's not about like a bed soft or ice hard, but it's more the chemicals that are in the water. It's all water, but it has a different chemicals in it. I think. I should look this up really to be 100% sure. But so you can have different types of water, hard water or soft water. And it's both normal water, except different chemicals or elements inside of the water. And I think people generally want soft water. I think that's better for you, maybe for your skin or something. But it's something to look up, to Google. And if you're watching, this can be your homework. Google the exact difference, explain it in the comments. So it's sort of a joke. Hard water in this place. The wind blows again, the wind gusts again, and it lifts him up. And we will stop there for today. As we can see, we cut to the clouds, and it looks like a big man with like a spoon made from clouds. Come back and see what this big man with a spoon is doing next time here at Hedgie English. Share, like, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Maybe share, like, subscribe. LSS, like, share, subscribe. LSS. Join the Patreon. Show your appreciation, and I can show my gratitude. Thank you for coming.